Well guys, today is the last day in the studio and I'm gonna show you my new place starting right now. All right guys, let's see how we turn this empty room into my brand new studio. So we're going to go from this studio to this one. Welcome guys. Enter the studio. Welcome to CGA Cribs. This is the music inspiration wall. You guys will probably recognize my old neon light. We got pretty much the same setup here that we did in the last studio setup. So these are the Edifier speakers. This is a little David we got from Florence, Italy. You know, record player and a bunch of records and music books. Everything here is pretty much the same as before. The difference is the wall with all of my music photos has switched, so now it's back here. So these are all photos I've taken of various musicians and musicians that inspire me. So we have my vocalist, Mr. Johnny Walker. We got Bobby Sparks, Wayne Krantz, Emily King, Jonathan Kreisberg. We got Mr. Elu. We have Brian Blade, which we had done we did a quick interview with him at Ground Up. And right before he answered, he hit us with that pose. We got Mark Lettieri. We have, over this side, I'll move this way. We have our mentor, Mr. Ira Sullivan. And this was at his 88th birthday party down in Miami. And then in the corner here, Mr. Christian Sands, Mike Lee, and all the way behind here, we have Kimbra, which we'll see in a second. Up here, we have some old cameras. These are my grandma's old cameras. This is an old camera that I had restored. That's a Yashica 44. It's one of these ones that you pop up and look through here. And then everything's reversed. So old film camera modified. And then this is my Nikon ZF, which, a little bonus tip, you can put some like painter's tape over it. Put a little Sharpie on it, and then it's a little bit more inconspicuous when you're shooting. People can't see the brand name as easily, and so they're less likely to be, you know, weirded out by you taking photos. A big request from a lot of you guys that you guys had missed was my old bookshelf from the very first videos I did. So you guys had watched those. Maybe drop your favorite book in the comments, and then I'll know that you guys watched those original videos. And also on the bookshelf we have Jazz Memes, boom, Jazz Memes edition glasses coming soon. These are going to be dropping in Midnight Blues. I'll put the pre-order link to that as well. For musicians, there's no branding. We're going to have blue light blocking to reduce eye strain and just generally to look cool. Alright, and now let's move over this way so that we can take a look at this wall. This just came in yesterday. This is my nice leather couch. It's a little throw blanket, you know, for vibes, for comfiness. Behind it, this wall is what everyone basically comments on first and is planning on stealing, which is a wood slat wall with some acoustic paneling. So everyone's always asking me, you know, what the purpose of this is and why I got it. And it's actually less for the sound properties, although it does help a bit with the sound in this room. It's mainly for the look. So as a YouTube studio, not really as a recording studio, but since this is a place where I film videos and work, it's gonna really help me get different video looks, right? So we can do the last lesson I did to this wall. We can do sort of 50-50 wood slat and the bookshelf. I'm gonna do performance videos in between here on the couch. And then moving over to the office side, this is my really beat up office chair. And what do we got going on here? So we have continuing the wood slat wall to the George Benson guitar. This is where I do most of my work and video lessons and feedback for Chase Guitar Academy, master classes. We have a master class today with Tim Fitzgerald. Not when you guys are watching it, but today when I'm recording it. If you guys want to check out the CGA faculty, you can get links in the description. Corey Christiansen, Tim Fitzgerald, John Story, Dan Wilson, maybe more to come. This blue desk was my granddad's, so we have that here. kind of attached to this is a bit of my recording setup. So you can't really see it, but I have this mic that I use for some better audio. And then around here, I have an interface, kind of a basic Focusrite interface. If you guys want to know more about any of this stuff I'm showing you, just ask me in the comments and I will let you know. And this is the amp I use in this room. I don't take this one out to gigs, but I have it set up so that I can get mic sound and then also my pedal board right here. So what's good about this is if I'm playing here, especially if I'm doing a live stream or anything like that, I can have my looper right here. I can have my pedals easily accessible for these different pedals. My amp's right there for sound, everything. If I need to record, it's all right here. Pretty easy to access everything. Don't need to do much about that. And just hang this back up. So my dad helped me put in the guitar hangers. Moving on to this side, the final sort of corner. So this is my walking desk area. So if I'm doing a email work or anything like that, I can get my steps in because most of the day I'm sitting down. And so we can just get some work done here, have some backup stuff and some other things on here. But yeah, we can get some steps in as we are working because that's important. And then going around to this side now. So we have a few things. This is my Yamaha SLG. I wanted this one out so I could use it a bit more often than I have been. So now that it's out hanging, I can use that. A couple just awards that I've gotten over the years. Outstanding Senior Musician from UNF. This is the Authenticity Certificate for the Benson guitar. A Downbeat Award that I won for my big band song back in college, and then Triangle Choke Masterclass, taking a different angle on the awards. So that is this other desk setup, and I try and leave it up like we talked about in other videos. Having your environment set up so that you can just really quickly do the thing that you want to do is important. And so before, when I have to move stuff around to get a walk in, if it wasn't already set up, I just wouldn't do it. So that's sort of the setup and idea here. And then finally, this last wall, a couple extra guitars. So this is the 5 guitar spot. This is a guitar one of my old students had given me years ago before CGA. Robert, he gave me his 12 string before he moved, and a bunch of my other guitars, a banjo, Telecaster, my Ibanez that you guys know. Next to that we have my PRS, which is lately one of my main gigging guitars, and my gigging amp. So the idea here is that I can just walk in from the gig and drop this stuff off and then go to sleep. So that is the studio tour. If you guys want to know anything more about what is in here, if you have any questions, if you want to see my recording setup or anything like that, let me know in the comments. Happy to answer your questions, and I'll add links to whatever I have links for in the description as well. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Check, check. So that I can get my steps in. This is the first time I'm doing this, so I can fall. Oh, I need to tune this, but you know, walk and talk, as they say. Okay, let's show them a video of me doing some work. This is me working. Yeah. Is she in here? She's already in there?
I got a little figure. She's been under there this whole time.
Oh wow, I didn't know.
I told you she ran under.
I know, but I actually forgot about that she was here.
Yeah, I got a little
Wait, here. Here we have a little studio cat. The little paw. Let's get a little closer. Ramona's not gonna like that. But.
A little bit closer here.
Oh, Ramona's saying hello.